Okay, so we've completed the networks model, and part of the end of this is the fact you get different answers for each bit, and at some point you have to try and blend them together to give an overview of what is the best solution. So on my first diagram up here, the green line is the optimal solution for the shortest path, and the purple one is the second best one, which is 165 kilometers, so 8 kilometers more. The yellow is my minimum spanning tree, so that's the smallest cost, which was $4 million and a bit dollars, if I remember rightly. And this was my largest scenic value, which is 67. Okay, and I need to work out some bits to make this work. So first off, I'm going to draw in the bits that are common to my different diagrams. So these bits don't change no matter which one I look at. I would argue that Te Kiti to Tokoroa, which has a scenic value of 9, which is why it's on the scenic one, but costs $4 million on its own, is too expensive. Whereas Te Awamutu to Tokoroa is still worthwhile doing. It still costs $1 million and has a scenic value of 3. And I'd also argue that Tokoroa to Taupo, which costs close to $1 million, $990,000, and has a scenic value of 4, is far better value than the $3,930,000 it's going to take to go from Te Kiti to Taupo, and with a scenic value of 7. So I've got that one as well. And I've got half the scenic value going from Te Awamutu to Paihomea rather than Hamilton to Paihomea, but also less than half the cost. So I think that one's got to stay. Now comes the challenge. I've already identified that I'm not going to be able to get my shortest path from Hamilton to Taupo. But if I put this route in, Hamilton down to Te Awamutu, I do manage to maintain my high scenic value, and I managed to do it for $725,000, which seems a very small price to pay, but that does mean to say then I can possibly look to remove my Hamilton to Cambridge line or my Hamilton to Te Awamutu line, because those are now not going to affect my shortest path, but it is going to affect my overall costings. Now this line here has a scenic value of 5 for $680,000, and this line has a scenic value of 3 for $460,000. So I think that this one is a far more effective route to have. So I've now got, with my new network diagram, a shortest path of 165 km. It's not the shortest path, but it's the shortest path I can do. So that's my first one. I've got a cost of 649,500, which is an increase. It's an increase of $265,000, which isn't a huge amount when we're talking about $6.5 million. And I've now got a scenic value of 53, which is a drop of 14. Okay, now I look at that and I think that by justifying those choices and coming up with that, yes, it's not perfect. I still can't get the traversability in no matter what for Tokoroa, but I think that is the recommendation I would put forward to the government in this task to come up with the best solution for the cycleway. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Pretty much anything you do at this point, as long as you justify it, will get you marks towards the excellence, and that's what this is about. But remember, do it no matter what level you're aiming for. Explain your reasoning of why you choose certain options. Okay, good luck. Cheers.